Some stories are stitched into the walls, and some homes simply refuse to stay quiet. Tonight, we unlock the secrets buried inside one of America's most haunted residences, a farmhouse nestled into rural Rhode Island. It's been decades, but the house still remembers and it never forgets. Join us on the next episode of Crimes of the Shadows, where today we dive deep into the story of the real Conjuring house. The Perrin family, Roger, Caroline, and their 5 daughters, arrived in Harrisville on a crisp January day in 1971. The farmhouse was old, weathered, and beautiful. It stood proud among leafless trees, and though the air seemed still, something watched. And perhaps that connection had already been made, not with the house, but with the thing that lived inside it. Strange occurrences started quietly. The broom moved on its own. The smell of rotting fruit appeared and vanished. Caroline heard whispers while doing laundry. At first, they dismissed it. Children's imaginations, new home stress, until the shadows grew bolder. Then came the bruises. Caroline woke with angry purple marks on her arm and legs. Doors slammed without warning. The youngest daughter, April, began speaking with someone no one else could see. A spirit she called the Lady. Caroline dug into the house's past, desperate to understand. What she found chilled her to the bone. The land had seen murder, suicides, drownings, families torn apart by tragedy, and one name kept appearing, Bathsheba Sherburne, a woman accused of sacrificing her infant to the devil. The disturbances escalated. Caroline was pushed, locked in the cellar, her body contorted by forces unseen. Fear drove the parents to seek help, and help came from a couple who had faced similar darkness before. Ed and Lorraine Warren entered the farmhouse with caution and faith. Lorraine, sensitive to the paranormal, felt a heaviness the moment she stepped through that door. The Warrens interviewed the family of parents, collected recordings, and held vigils in the home. Lorraine reported seeing apparitions, including Bathsheba, her hollow eyes fixed on Caroline like prey. They determined an exorcism was needed, but this house would not be cleansed without a fight. On a stormy night, the Warrens began the ritual, Caroline screaming in pain. Her voice changed, her eyes darkened, and she spoke in languages she never even knew. Chairs flew and the walls bled shadows. Lorraine stood firm. She prayed. She called on light, and slowly the darkness recoiled, wailing through Caroline before letting her go. The parents stayed in the house for years after, claiming peace had mostly returned, but never entirely. Whispered voices still echoed in the night. Visitors would later report cold spots and strange visions. And the spirit of Bathsheba, some say she was never truly exorcised. She's just hiding. Homes are meant to protect us, to shelter our lives and memories, but sometimes they become prisons for the past. The Conjuring house stands as a monument to darkness, to sorrow, to a crime not of man but of spirit. Crimes of the Shadows will return soon. Until then, listen carefully. Not all footsteps are your own.